Hi, and welcome to week 2 of your Teaching Online Facilitate course. I wanted to walk you through week 2 since there's a lot on this to-do list. You might not have seen this to-do list yet because I've pre-populated all of my announcements so they will be sent to you when they're supposed to be. This helps me to just organize and be on top of all of my online courses. Something that you can do at the beginning of the semester just to provide all of your students those to-do lists and reminders of what's needed to be done without you having to remember to do it. So just a little hint of something that you can do for all of your courses, not only those online ones. So let's go through what we have to do this week. I also wanted to let you know that this video is made with a free service called Screencast-O-Matic. It's very easy to use, and we go through this as well as a variety of other engaging online tools in the Teaching Online Enhanced course that you can take next if you want to try to make your classes a little bit more exciting. So let's go through the learning module for week 2. And when we look at week 2's learning module, you'll see, let me get down there, that there's a variety of things that you have to submit this week. You can go over those module overviews and make sure you also look at those learning resources and walk through each of those. There's a lot of good information in there. The first thing I want you to do is take a look at this survey I created called the Collaborate session. This will just help me gauge who's available when to jump on one of these Collaborate sessions and see what they're all about. It's a chance for you not only to learn how to use the Collaborate, but to also see what other people are doing in their courses to make them more feasible for online activity. So make sure you answer that so I have a gauge as to who's available when, and if those times don't work for you, we'll try to find something else that does. Again, your week 2 learning resource folder is here. That will just give you some of the best practices and some ideas of what you can do with your course. And then we're going to go through some of these assignments that you have to do. There's a course is now open message that needs to be completed. This, along with your welcome announcement, sometimes I do those together. Your now open message should kind of outline the course. Maybe you're getting some of this information from your syllabus so that students know what to expect even before they open anything and where to get the materials they need. Your welcome announcement is more of inviting them to the course and maybe explaining who you are. Again, these two could be combined, and like I said with my announcements, you can pre-populate these just by hitting date restricted and to show when you want these displayed. If your course is open and you want to send this announcement to everybody, I highly recommend that, just because students might not actually check their Blackboard and they'll get this announcement. You just have to check that button and show them that this is available. Finally, you want to update your syllabus as well. And these students really check to make sure your syllabus is the same as your Blackboard, especially those due dates. And it just shows that you're paying attention to detail and you want them to as well. So make sure you update that syllabus and check those dates and check your information. And while you're doing that, it might be a great idea to just scrap that old syllabus and start with a new one that is formatted for us. If you go to your academy, which I'll jump there now, to the Harper Teaching Academy for Teaching Excellence, and you hit that resources button at the top and you hit syllabus, you'll come down to this page that they've created a syllabus template for you that follows all the guidelines that you need to follow. So now might be a great time to just make sure your syllabus is updated and following all the Harper guidelines that we want it to. So when you're updating your syllabus, maybe if you have a couple extra seconds, just pre-populate the one that's already done for you. And then if you go into the instructor information on your Blackboard, again, this needs to be updated. Make sure that information is there because especially in these online courses, these students don't have any way to really get to know you. So maybe put some personal information there, whether it be a picture or I think if you look at mine, I have a sway showing exactly like where I'm coming from and what kind of experience I have. Then you'll have a lot of information about answering discussion boards, but make sure you can set up your own. And then just as I had done with the Collaborate survey, you're going to also set up a survey just to get yourself some feedback before the end of the semester so you can start to make adjustments before the end of the term to make sure that you're accommodating your students. This is just a great way to communicate with them when you're not seeing them on a face-to-face basis. Once these are all done, just send me a quick message to let me know that I can go in your Blackboard courses and look at everything so that I can assign grades to what you've done and give you any feedback that I might have. And then again, finally, we're going to try to do this Collaborate session so that you can get experience with it and that you also have the availability to show off what you've learned. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will see you during this Collaborate session, hopefully. Thank you.